It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. It's time to open up door number 23. Number 23 of the North Brewing Company Beer Advent Calendar 2023. And it's not looking so much like an Advent calendar anymore. It's looking more like a sideways box, isn't it? That when you order some beer, the beer gets delivered in. It's looking battered, but hey ho, this is how it goes, isn't it? I've really enjoyed this beer advent calendar. I really have. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really, really good quality beer that I've had can after can. Can after can has been superb. And I suppose thinking about it, I've never really thought about this before, but I've had a box of cans. It's literally a box of cans with doors on the front, but you couldn't really, because a can is a little bit more versatile, a little bit less fragile than a bottle, a glass bottle. There's more of a chance, there's more of a kind of chance that you can have a calendar that didn't get damaged in the post, or I mean, you couldn't deliver glass bottles in this way. It would turn up smashed, wouldn't it? Completely broken. So I suppose thinking about it, that's one added benefit of cans, isn't it? Is it's less weight for a beer calendar, and they're a little bit more versatile. I never thought of that before. Right, blimey. There's door number 23. I didn't even get a chance to pull it open. There we go. Let's make an effort. It's Christmas time. Let's make an effort. And we have, this is called the Square Ball, and it's a pale ale coming in at 4.5% ABV, 440 milliliter can. And it's North Brewing Company and the Square Ball, 1989. I have no idea. If you can comment in the comments box, if this is like a North Yorkshire Leeds related thing, then please comment in the comments box. But let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. It's been too long now. Sorry for the noise. The neighbours hoovering the staircase again. Some of you might have watched beer number 20, or maybe beer number 3 as well, where there was an aggressive hoovering of the staircase. We got a 3-finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's a hazy amber coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, this is so hoppy. Punchy, tropical, hoppy, grapefruit. Passion fruit, mango. Smells great. Really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That's fantastic, really fantastic. Light, airy, hoppy, drinkable, refreshing. A little bit of wheat as the beer kind of finishes off. A little bit of a wheat flavour going on. That malt, that wheat, it's like bare bones. It's almost tasting, no, not tasting. Shouldn't start with that. It almost has the same behaviour as a sour beer, where you get all that flavour up front from a sour beer, and then that kind of sourness goes away and you're left with this like bare bones, light biscuit malt wheat flavour. And I love that in beer. I love that in beer because it's like you're exposing the beer for what it really is, and that is a lot of malt. A lot of malt. Sour beer, hoppy beer, IPA, stout porter would be nothing without malt. People, I don't think, give malt the credit that it deserves. It's never really a big topic of conversation. It's always about the hops. It's always which hops here or which hops there, or which fruit have they put in the sour, how have they soured it. Malt a lot of the time gets overlooked. It's not even talked about. But for me, the reason why I drink beer and the reason why Horlicks exists and malted milks, biscuits and vinegar. What else is Marmite? Marmite is from yeast. They're all byproducts of beer. You wouldn't have had a malted milk without beer. You wouldn't have had a Horlicks without beer. If you've ever been to a brewery, no, malt, sorry, you wouldn't have a Horlicks without malt. That's what I was supposed to say. Sip a beer because I've lost my track of thought. If you've ever been to a brewery and you've tasted the wort, that lovely kind of raw grain, warm wort. Oh, I could, in the winter, I brewed in the winter with breweries and I could drink it by the glassful. I really could drink it by the absolute glassful. I love warm wort. That's your warm malts making their way over to the boil kettle. This is great. It's hoppy, it's citrusy. There's lots of malt coming through, lots of lovely malts. This is lovely beer. Let's rate it. It looks good. It smells good. It tastes great. Comment in the comments box, what is the square ball? They've been around since 1989. Maybe it's a sports bar up in Leeds, maybe. Some kind of, that would be my guess. If I was to guess at anything, it would be a sports bar in Leeds. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.